We're doing on-air mentoring. Our goal here is to take what we call proteges. These are up-and-coming rock stars, giving them that rock star flavor by a rock star mentor in the studio. We have a great mentor. Rutkowski, Business Rockstars. David Fishof is joining us. Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp. That is his focus, his passion. Isn't that where Dave Navarro's on the commercial, jamming out? I think it's for an American Express commercial.
It was a Citibank commercial.
Citibank. How well did that help you out?
It was amazing. You know, they came to me and they said, you know, we want to do a commercial. And I said, use my logo. And they said, we'd love to. And the commercial was supposed to run 4 months. It ran for a year.
A year?
It went on every network, and it was just amazing for me. It gave me tremendous, you know, that's like a, what do you call that? The moment that something's going to turn, that really turned.
They just turned it up. You know, a friend of ours in the studio comes here all the time who owns Pink's Hot Dogs, Richard Pink. Oh. And I'm not sure if you've been to Pink's. Wells Fargo did the same thing with a commercial about banking around Pink's Hot Dogs. And it was only supposed to run for like a month. It ran for 6 months, and it just changed his business. Like it's helped you out.
You know, that and The Simpsons. The Simpsons did an episode. Homer Simpson went to
Rockstars
Fantasy Camp. And then last week, Pawn Stars, Rick goes to Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp. It was his treat to jam with Roger Daltrey. So he called me and said, you know, I want to come down and do an episode. And that plays all around the world. So
I gotta go.
That's what I meant. You have to do
I'm gonna
it.
go. I'm gonna go.
It's so amazing.
But I want to go when you're there.
I'm there all the time.
Okay, then I'm gonna go. It's
I
easy.
commute back and forth to Vegas.
Are you ready?
Camp, yeah.
You ready to do some mentoring?
I'd love to.
Do you know the name of the band? The
Mango
Mango Dreamers.
The Mango Dreamers. Yeah.
Okay, Australian, got a nice little Aussie accent, which makes it very beautiful. I got to tell you, the accent works. Our job is to help them out right now, David. Okay.
Okay.
So as we're going through Q&A to find out where they are, we have intelligent people that are not just artists, but also got a business major here.
Do they know you and I are going to make them unknowns?
We're going to make them knowns.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So guys, we want to know more about the fan. Okay. So a fan is a fanatic, right? They're the ones that follow you anywhere. And if you think of bands like Fish and Grateful Dead, literally they follow them everywhere all the time. What is your fan like? Tell us about your fan.
Our fans tend to be college educated, older, you know, so mid-20s and up.
Okay.
What else?
No, this is important, because anytime you go and have a product, okay, a company knows exactly who's going to buy the product, right? They have the demographics of the customer, and your fan is your customer. So who are they? Are they on mobile devices? Do they text message? Do they watch video online? Do they watch television? Do they skip commercials? Do they collaborate in groups? Do they go out to concerts? Do they like eating out or eating in? I mean, these are the demographics that you want to know, because that's who you start targeting, where you're going to start placing your music, because your music might wind up in restaurants, you know, being played. What kind of restaurants? Is it family-oriented restaurants? Is it single-oriented restaurants? This is the demographic of your customer. Have you done any demographic analysis of who loves your stuff?
Not yet.
Okay. But do you understand how important it is?
Yes.
Because most bands, David, am I right? You got to really,
Totally right.
you got to dive deep into this. And generally, a label will do this, right?
Yeah, and normally the label will do it, but I think today's world, it's so easy for you as a band, especially with your college major, that you'll be able to identify, you know, how to reach these people, and you know where they find their music, and you know where they like to dine and where they like to club, and you know you can be able to identify that so much easier today, and then you could also target market. You know, go
Now
over the
we're trying to sell